Hi, what's up everyone? I am GCROCK and welcome to today's video. This video has been put in as a request from my server admin of the Discord, Pony Gummidge, and he said maybe you want to do a video just to refresh people's memories on this sort of thing that's going on online, and especially new players that might be coming to the game currently or in the future, just to inform you of better information that you may be finding. So what I want to discuss is listings like this. This is what he sent me. There's currently a listing on eBay, the Division 2 level 30 PS4 boost for £24.99. You can see 5 have been sold. Now, given this could have been up for years, this might not be nothing new, but there's stuff like this that you can currently find online where people are trying to sell you boosting methods on the game. And if we go over to this next screen, there's actually websites set up as well. They are boosting websites where you can pay what they call professional boosters to get you things in game or to advance you in game and things like this. You can see here, if you'd like an Ouroboros, you can go and spend $110 right now, or from 110 should I say, and they'll get you the Ouroboros in game. If you want things like the Eagle Bearer, you can get that from $149. You can have a look down there at the Regulus, $251. Sturdy Extended Mag Bundle, $439. And there's also a level and boost service here similar to the eBay one I just shown you. They'll level boost you from $1.67. So I just want to go in now and have a look at a few of these. Now, the reason we're doing this video and why we've discussed things like this in the past is because there are content creators out there that take money from boosting services like this to promote these services to you. So it's something that you may also come across. I'm aware content creators are still doing this today. So I just want to inform you of better ways of doing shit like this. And the reason why I call it a scam, I'll talk about in a moment. But let's have a look at this level 1 to 40 boost. Now, the eBay listing, like I said, could have been a few years old, but this now is currently on a boosting service out there website. So if I wanted to get my character from level 0 to level 30 without playing the game, I can pay these guys $50 for the privilege. They'll go and do that for me for $50. And if I wanted to go all the way to level 40, I can pay them $79.99. So let's just take a look at how quick this is to do yourself. Now, these guys call themselves professional boosters and professional boosting services. Now, if I was a professional booster, I actually knew anything about the game, I'd be removing that listing right away because you can do this within minutes. Now, if I want to create a new character, now this, if you're brand new to the game, you can do this as well. I wouldn't advise doing this. I'd say play through the game that you've bought and enjoy it. But if you do want to get a character to level 40 or 30 as fast as you can, this is as easy as it is. Now, you can click on New Agent here, and as long as you own the Warlords of New York campaign, you can skip straight to the Warlords of New York campaign. It'll put you at level 30 right away. You haven't even got in the game yet, and you're able to get to level 30. So there's $50 saved for you. Your argument here might be, well, I need to own the expansion. And that would be true. You do need to own the expansion. But this game is so old now, the expansion goes on sale so often. Right now it's on sale. You can get it for £6.50 on the Ubisoft store. This is their official store. You can go there, buy the expansion now. Any platform that you're on, PlayStation, Xbox, PC, this will be on sale right now. And just spend £6.50 for the expansion. Get a whole new map, loads of new story missions, loads of more content for you to play, and the ability to get to level 30 within moments. Or should I say minutes? And even when it's not on sale, you can always pick up the expansion cheaper than the full price by going on things like CD keys and things like that online. These will sell you keys which are all legit on any platform, and you can get the expansion cheaper that way. This is when like Ubisoft isn't doing a sale on the item. But even then, if you got to pay full price, which is £25, it's still pretty much half price of what this boosting service is charging you. So back to the game, and this is how it works. Once you own the expansion, you're able to skip to that, and right away, you will have a level 30 character. And if you do want to go all the way to level 40 as well, it's much easier to do that since one of the recent updates on the Division 2. So just go all the way to Haven. Once you've started your new Warlords of New York playthrough, this will unlock the manhunt for you. But also, you're now able to fast travel back to Washington, D.C., and you never used to be able to do this. This is in the latest update, and you can continue your grind to level 40 in Washington, D.C. if you want to. One of the best ways of doing that when you're solo as well, once you're in Washington, is just to go into the Dark Zone and run the Dark Zone. You get a level 31 to 39 Dark Zone until you reach 40, so you can pretty much just farm it, and you have a chance of things like the Eagle Bearer dropping in there now. This is actually the best way to farm for things like the Eagle Bearer, the Ravenous, the Bighorn. If you are solo and quite new to the game and don't have all the high-powered builds, there's a very good chance if you do this enough, you'll get something like the Eagle Bearer. And you can do all this solo. Now, if you have a group, you can actually get to level 40 within about 10 minutes by using some cheeky methods with some high-powered friends. It really couldn't be any easier to get to level 40 on the Division 2 right now. So just make sure you're not spending $80 for the privilege of these pro boosters to get that done for you. You can do it in a matter of hours. Moving on, they also sell things like the Eagle Bearer, like I just mentioned. The Eagle Bearer is a raid exotic. These can be quite hard to get, and even though I said they're quite easy to get by like grinding that DZ just then, it's a very low drop chance. You know, you would have to probably invest quite a bit of time to get it. But they want to get it for you for the privilege of $149. That's the base price. So if you pay them $149, they'll get you this raid exotic. And let me tell you something about the Eagle Bearer. In recent times, this is just a stash item for most people. You'll throw it in your stash. There's better ARs out there. I guess you'll need to have everything in the game is what they're playing on here. And if you can't get it, because you know the best way to get it is in an 8-person raid. So if you're playing solo, you might think this is an option. But not just that, they also give you an additional price if you want a certain talent on it. And most people want damage to target out of cover. There'll be $248 if I want an Eagle Bearer with damage to target out of cover on it, which is insane. And then if you want to god roll it, they also give you that service as well to get a god roll, $397. This is absolutely incredible. Honestly, you don't need to be spending any money on this game apart from to buy it. Buy the game, buy the expansion. There are far better methods to go about getting things that you need in the game, like Eagle Bearers, other raid exotics like the Ravenous, the Regulus, help with your power leveling or whatever. And one of those great ways are communities. The Division community is one of the best there is out there, and we've built quite a big one ourselves. You can see on screen here my Discord. This is what it looks like if it's the first time that you're coming into our community. You just got to go through a few questions to get yourself set up. We just ask you what platform do you play on. So I play on PC, Xbox, and PlayStation. I'm going to click on next. It then asks you to choose the games that you play for channel access, because we have a couple of games within the community. So I play on the Division, PC, Xbox, and PlayStation. Very, very simple. And then we have a system within our community. We're nearly 40,000 strong now, and something that is kind of like the heart of what we do is we help people. This is how this channel, this is how this community has grown throughout the last 6-7 years, is we help people get the tough stuff done. So if you're wanting that like Eagle Bearer, you're wanting those raid completions, you're wanting help with legendaries, you're wanting the Bighorn, you're wanting anything in the game, we got people that can help you with that. And we have specific teams set up on every single platform that go daily to help you get what you want. So if you're looking for that Eagle Bearer, you're looking for that Ravenous, you want help with that Regulus, which I think are the most sought after items in the game, you can turn on notifications to be pinged when our teams are looking to fill spots to help people. So make sure you turn them on when you come in. So like, for example, I might do a raid stream later tonight, say I need some people to jump in to help. I'll put a ping out. I'll say, is anybody about looking for an Eagle Bearer? I've got space tonight. You'll get that ping on your phone. You can reply. You can jump in on that run and we'll help you get the Eagle Bearer. We're not going to take no money off you for doing that. This is what we do. It's all free. We're a community. We help people and we love doing it. So once you've set all that up, you can then select stream notifications or whatever, agree to our rules, just read through them and click finish. You'll then have access to our server, and this is where it all goes on. Now, Discord, if you've not used it before, can take a little bit of getting used to, but it's not that difficult once you get there. It's just basically community forums and different topics. We have announcements, I have my stuff and shit like that. But then when you scroll down, you've got all of your different platforms, depending on what platform you selected through the onboarding process. And you've got access to their LFGs. You've got access to any information and any help from other members that you need. They can advise you with builds. I've seen on that boosting service I was looking at before, they were charging you things like $50 just to advise you on a build. Well, you can get that advice for free in this server, and you can then go and farm that build using Countdown and then test it out for yourself and see if you even like it for yourself or not without spending money on boosting services. So I highly recommend that you use services like this Discord instead. Come in, get involved. You're going to get much more enjoyment out of the game for yourself, and it doesn't cost you a penny. We honestly help people every single day, and we do keep track of all our stats. We have helped thousands of people, even with how quiet the game has gotten like the last year. To 2024 so far, we have helped 942 people with their first time raid or incursion. We've given away 520 Eagle Bearers, 497 Ravenuses, and 239 Ouroboroses. That's just this year alone. You can see the stats there from 2019 when we started this Discord all the way up to now. It is thousands and thousands of people that we have helped, and we don't, as I said, charge a penny. Again, I did just want to make this video today because Pony found that eBay listing. He wanted us just to make you guys aware of things like this that are online. It is something that is still being promoted by other creators as well. They'll push you to services like this, and at the start of the video I called these a scam. That's that's quite a strong word for stuff like this, and people do argue that it is a scam, and you are obviously entitled to spend your money on whatever you want. I'm not here today to tell you what to spend your money on, but I do just want to inform you, we haven't done this video for a while, so for any new players that might be seeing stuff like this, I just want you to be informed, if anything. Now, are these services a scam? Well, I do think in the sense of the Division 2, yeah, because you've got to hand over your details to them, and that's against terms of service. If you read any TOS from any game, or even like your PlayStation account, you are not allowed to share your details. And the way these boosting services work for the most part, especially with the Division 2, you've got to give them their account details in order for them to boost for you. So you are breaking terms of service. Will you get banned for that? Will you get caught for that? Probably not. In fact, I'd say absolutely not. Like, how are they ever going to know, right? But you do put yourself at risk, though. You know, when you give your details to other people, what details do you use those details for elsewhere? And if you do get hacked in the future or anything like that, you've only got yourself to blame. This is the reason you should not be sharing these details. You know, it's against the terms of service. So for these boosting services to allow you to do that, I wouldn't call them professional at all. On the other hand, there are plenty of good in these services sometimes as well, and there are, for certain games, like I'm going to use Destiny 2, services where you actually play the game yourself and you're just paying for the team to help you. Now that is probably perfectly legit, you know, like I've never done that myself, but I've been tempted. I remember on Destiny 2 once where I was trying the Trials of Osiris, where you have to win 7 PvP games in a row, and I got so close every time to get to the lighthouse, and it was just good. I really wanted the Immortal Adept, if I remember right. And on the last day I was texting my friends like, I'm so tempted to pay you for a team just to get this done for me because I can't get it done. And in that instance, I'd have been paying them, I would have been in the game and just getting carried, which wouldn't have been breaking any terms of service. And I guess that is the side of it that is okay in that sense, but still I wouldn't recommend doing it. I didn't do it myself in the end, but I'd have nothing against people doing that if that's sort of thing that they wanted. But don't be going spending $400 on an Eagle Bearer that's just got to sit in your stash eventually, and you can just get for absolutely free by enjoying this game. That's my advice. I wouldn't recommend any of these services to you. I don't know how other content creators do either, but each to their own, I guess. I've done everything I wanted to do in this video. I hope I've informed you well. Hit like if I have, subscribe, let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Let's not argue about this though as well. Like, whenever I've done this video before, I'll spend my money what I want. These services are great. Everyone's entitled to their own opinion on this, but this was mine, and again, just wanted to keep you informed. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Take care, everyone, and peace out.